one Mega Pokemon that looks super fun to play is Mega Sharpedo. So let's do exactly that. And today we're playing Mega Sharpedo EX. Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Noob Plays. And I'm playing a deck that got 36th place in an online tournament, the Tournament of Doom. There were 602 players, so that's a pretty respectable placing here. 36th place. Dookies, I hope I didn't butcher that name, he played this deck, and we're playing his exact 60, and this is the deck list. And as always guys, I put a link to his deck list on Limitless, but I also copy the 60 into the video description below, so you have it really easy. Just copy and paste it into the client, and then you can play the exact same deck that I am playing today. So without further ado, let's hop into the first game, and then we can talk about strategy and how to play this deck. See you there. Okay, so how do we play this deck? Mega Sharpedo is a stage 1 darkness Pokemon, has 330 HP, 0 retreat cost, and it's weak against grass. It has 2 attacks, Fangs. For 1 darkness energy we do 70 damage and draw 2 cards, and then for 2 darkness energy we can use Hungry Jaws. It does 120 base damage, but if there's a damage counter on Mega Sharpedo it does 150 more. So for 2 energy, 270 damage, that is pretty good. So we also play Toxtricity. Toxtricity is how we get damage counters and energy in play. So with the ability Sinister Surge, we can take darkness energy from our deck and attach it to a bench. That's very important, darkness Pokemon. And then we put 2 damage counters on, and there we go. And that's it. So I'm gonna start with it's a pretty okay-ish hand. We also play a Liepard, which is I think a pretty cool card. It's another stage 1 Pokemon, 100 HP. For 1 darkness energy, Dishonest Swap, we can move all damage counters from a bench Pokemon to the opponent's active Pokemon. We also play Brood Bonnet, but I need to figure out what I'm going to do here. I'm going to play the Psyduck. We're playing against a grass deck, which is probably not the best. We're getting another Carvanha out. They didn't do much, so I think I'm going to attach an energy here. I hope they cannot knock me out next turn, which they might actually be able to. So we'll see. We play the Lily. There's more energy. There's another Buddy Puffin. So we don't need Psyduck here. We get another Toxel out. And then I'll put the Petron on the bench. And then I can actually do 30 damage here. And then we do 10 damage to ourselves, which is okay. All right, we also play a Brood Bonnet, but it's not the one that actually poisons both active Pokemon. It's the Brood Bonnet from Twilight Masquerade. That has 2 attacks too. Poison Spray for 1 darkness. We just poison our opponent's Pokemon. Okay. But for 3 colorless, we have Relentless Punch, and that does 50 damage plus 50 damage per damage counter. So if there's 100 damage on that Pokemon, we hit for 550, which is crazy. I talked about the Petron. That's just for getting rid of retreat lock. We can move a benched darkness Pokemon into the active, and I think we're getting knocked out here. And our ace-spec card is Hero Escape. So there we go. This is what we have. We got knocked out. They took the first prize, but we actually have a pretty good hand because we have a basic. We can evolve the Carvanha. That's why I wanted to prize too. We have the Toxel here. What else do I want to do? I can attach here and take the knockout, and then again we are weak against grass, so that's going to be a very tricky one. I think I'm going to set up the Purloin. I move 1 energy on this fella here. And then should I get out another Carvanha? How many night stretches do I play? I play 2. Let's do it. I want to keep the Ultra Ball. There's a Carvanha. We put this out. And then we do 70 damage, knock out the Diplin. And then we draw 2 cards. Okay, if they have Festival Lead, we can then put Risky Ruins out. We play 2 stadiums, we play 1 Artisan and 1 Risky Ruins. And if you don't know what Risky Ruins does, Risky Ruins whenever a basic Pokemon is placed on the bench and it's not a darkness Pokemon, that takes 2 damage counters. So we are taking some damage here, which is okay. We can hit even harder, not that we need to. Now we need to. So they do 240 damage to me. Oh no, wait, it's a water Pokemon. Never mind. Apologies. Only 120. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the Liepard out here. I do have an Ultra Ball, so we can evolve this fella here. Oh wait, I need just 1 energy. So we're gonna get rid of the Iono and an Ultra Ball. There's a Liepard. What else do we have in the deck? So we have no more Carvanha. We play 2 Mega Sharpedo. We have them all in play. Boss, Arvin is the Hero's Cape in there. The Hero's Cape is in there. We're gonna promote this. And then I retreat here. Go in this. I get rid of this. And then I can just do Dishonest Swap. And we're moving the 120 from the Mega Sharpedo. So this one is now fully healed. And we took a knockout. We took out their Seeking. And there's the other Carvanha. Oh, it was priced. I couldn't even... glad I used the Night Stretcher on this one. So... okay, let's see what they have. I do have the Toxtricity. I can get damage counters on my Mega Sharpedo. In case they evolve into the Diblin. But 70 is not enough. They don't do much damage here. Okay, and that is GG's. Yep, they concede because I would have moved my Mega Sharpedo up and I would have taken the knockout. So this is how this deck plays. It was a quick one, but we'll hop into another one and we say GG's to our opponent. Okay, we won our first game. This is game number 2. And I think this deck wants to go second, so we can play some supporters. The other idea or the other option you have is go first, because then you can because then on turn 2 you can evolve and then do your shenanigans. Yeah, not sure. And we don't even have a... they don't either. Okay, we both take mulligans. I can start my Carvanha. Oh, the Dunsparce Alakazam. How are we gonna navigate this? It's a 1 price deck. I don't think they can attack right away. Do I need Monkey Dory? Maybe not. It's not a good hand. It's not the best hand. They start with a Fan Rotom. They cannot attack, because if they would get a Stadium out... yeah, luckily they cannot knock me out. But they can knock me out next turn. And they put a Shaman and 3 Dunsparce. There's no Abras or Kadabras or whatever. Okay, what am I gonna do, fellas? Do I play the Ultra Ball so I can attach the energy? Do I play the Lily, get 8 new cards? And what would I get rid of? I play 8 Darkness Energy, yeah. No, I'll just Lily straight up. Okay, what did we get? We got a Purloin, we got a Toxel. The problem is they attach 1 energy here and they knock this Carvanha out, and that's the only Carvanha that I have. So I need to do this. I need to retreat. Give him the Monkey Dory, yeah? And then I Buddy Pop, and then we can deck check. Okay, I do have 1 Toxel. What if they boss that up? We have both Mega Sharpedos in play. Play 2 monkeys. Petron is in here. Liepard is in here. The Brute Bonnet is in here. Okay, we did... no, we played 3 Iono. So we priced an Iono. We priced... no, we played a Lily. Hero's Cape is here. Air Balloon, both stadiums. 5 energy. 5 energy. Wait, we priced 2 energy. Okay, that's our weak turn 1. I'm not very happy with it. I do have a Mega Sharpedo, but I don't have anything else. I can Arven, because Iono at this point maybe not the best choice. What would I get with the Arven? There's the first Abra. The question is, do they attach an energy to the Fanrotom, or do they save it? With the Abra, I could get me the Heroescape, for example. I could do TM Evo. Okay, they're already building up a hand, so maybe I do Iono. Oh, I made a mistake. Fellas, I made a mistake. I did not get a Petron in play. Ooh, okay. So they don't knock me out. So they're already doing 220 damage right now. As a counter catcher, not live. So we get one Mega Sharpedo in play. I think I do Iono because I don't have much going on here. Iono becomes way stronger later on in the game. Have an energy here. I could have attached the energy here and then no, maybe I should have, because then I could retreat next turn and heal in. So now they're taking the first prize. I do need the Petron. They go Rare Candy into the Abra. Did I give them... I Iono them into an Abra. Okay. Currently 200 damage. They can retreat, go into the Abra. They need an energy attachment there. And a boss. If they want to put damage counters on the Mega Sharpedo. Okay, just Assault Landing. Okay. I do have a boss, but I cannot knock them out yet. So I'll promote the Toxel. There's another Mega Sharpedo. Okay, guys, I have a safe Toxtricity playing Arven, but I also need the Petron. So what am I doing? I do Lily and hope. Okay, we get one. Oh, we got both of them here, but I can't boss them. We put the Hero's Cape on this one. We use Sinister Surge. Put this on here. If I had a way to find a counter catcher, I would use Petron, move this up, and boss this one up. A counter catcher this one up, but I don't have that. So I think what I'm going to do is I take a knockout and get rid of their enriching energy, which is huge. And I can draw 2 more cards. Body Puffin and Arven. Okay, they will attack me. And then what I can do is I can use the Ultra Ball, get me a Liepard, and if they attack me with the Alakazam, then okay, they get another Abra. Dang, I was hoping there would only be one. 11 and another 3. They cannot knock me out, I think. Oh, and they play... Whoa, they limit their hand size. Interesting. They only do 100 damage right now. Now they have 8, so it's 160 damage. Now it's 220. There's an Alakazam. They play a Buddy Buddy Puffin, so it's only 200. Get another Abra. They only have 1 Dunsparce on the field right now. Powerful hand for 200. So the thing is, we only play 1 Liepard and Purloin. There's an Iono. Well, how am I going to play this? I'm going to get rid of an Ultra Ball. I don't have a lot of energy in the deck, so we're going to get rid of the Nest Ball too. And then we get us a Liepard. And then we attach this. And then we attach that. They can easily knock me out next turn. They need to find an energy, but it is more important for me to heal this one. Also want to do this. Attach an energy here. And then I do the Dishonest Swap. And then we knock out, we heal this one. And then one of their Alakazams is a goner. Okay, we take the prize number 4 and a Vessel. Okay. So they find an energy and they knock out the Liepard. And that's fine. I can then use Toxtricity for the other Mega Sharpedo. And then I take knockout. The problem is, I probably need to focus on taking the Phantasmal out at one point. Maybe that's what I need to focus on, but I need to find a boss. They're not gonna Iono me. I'll let them take a couple prices and then I Iono them into a very small hand size. So this is now 300 damage. They could boss up the other Sharpedo, but they don't do, they only do 280. They only get to 300, and then I would heal them again. So I think they're gonna take out the Liepard. Then they're down to 4, and then I probably Iono them. Yep, I think that's the plan. I think that's what we're gonna do, and then we'll see if we can have a chance against Alakazam. Okay. And then I'll just go with a I'll go into this one. No, I guess it doesn't matter. I go into the Toxel because then I use Petcheron, push this one up, and survive a turn. Are you on round 4? We don't play a Palpet, do we? No, there's no Palpet in the team. In the team? Actually in the deck. So now we use this Petcheron. And then we push this one up. It gets poisoned. Oh wait, it doesn't! Oh, slight misplay. But I can fix it. Because I can do this. And then I can retreat. Go into this one. Now it would actually be pretty good if I had a what's it called? A Munkidori to heal this a little bit. But ooh. Didn't even have to attach an energy. Again, another misplay. Now I put myself into limits where they can knock me out. I get a Munkidori. I cannot use Toxtricity's ability to put an energy on the Munkidori because it's not a darkness Pokemon. But now I do have a Munkidori and a darkness energy, so I can do that. What did I say? No, I didn't have a boss priced, so I have 2 bosses still left in the deck. I didn't use one, didn't I? No, I didn't. So there's 2 bosses in the deck. Currently 160 damage. Now they get 3 more cards and another 3. So they do 260. Not a knockout yet. They cannot take a prize right now. Then I have a chance. Powerful hand for 260. Okay. I don't have the Liepard. I don't have the Liepard out to heal this Pokemon. But what I can do... Do I bench this? Wait, I could Arven for a Super Run. Get Liepard back. Arven. Oh, Super Rod is priced. Night Stretcher. Okay, Night Stretcher for the Purloin. Sounds like a sirloin steak or something like that. Here, I think the 30 heal doesn't make a difference in this case. We put this on here. Could attach the energy here so we have it. It doesn't need damage counters on. That's good. I have Pokegear for next turn to find me a boss. They need rare candy. I just take this one out and I'm down to 2, and then I need to find boss for the win. Okay, we take number 5, and it is a boss. We need a boss. They have 13 cards in their hand. There's no way they don't have another rare candy. They played 2, didn't they? I don't know how many rare candies they play. So I need to find a boss. Okay, Tulip. That's not a rare candy. Eh? They could have a rare candy priced. They don't have an Arven to find it because they played the Tulip. So who knows? I just need to thin out my deck. There's a Kadabra. They're not gonna attack me. They could attack for 30. Yeah? Absolutely. They can attack for 30 and take 3 prices. Yep. And then I need to find a boss because otherwise I'm gonna be losing this game. Okay, that's actually pretty good math. Now I should have definitely played the Monkey Dory. Heal 30 and they wouldn't have had a chance. We're gonna go in here. Oh wait, but now this is not poisoned. But I don't need it to be poisoned. We thin out the deck with another Carvanha. What else can we thin out? Nothing. Pokegear for a boss? Not a boss. And not a Iono. I think we just might have lost this game. Or maybe not. I'll probably get a Lily. I can Super Rod back. Liepard, the energy, and that's in. I have the knockout here, and I draw 2 more cards. And then I need to hope that they don't have a boss, a counter catcher. No, they can use a counter catcher because we're Lily for a boss. There's 2 bosses in there. There's boss. That's game. However, I need to survive this turn. I'll take the knockout. And I mean, they need a lot of cards in their hand. They can get a bunch of cards in their hand. There's the Iono. Oh, I had one priced. Ooh. Okay, what do they go into? They currently do, they don't even do 400, now they do 400 damage. 420, eh? Actually get enough cards. And they have Fez. So that's 400 damage. They need a rare candy, energy, and the Abra, which they have. You cannot tell me they don't have it. That's 460. There's the rare candy. GG's to my opponent. Wonderful. The Monkey Dory play did cost me the win. There's the energy. Yeah, the monkey. If I would have not benched the Purloin and benched the Monkey Dory instead, I would have been able to heal 30 off of my other Sharpedo, and then they couldn't have knocked me out. Yep, that was it. And they had it on this one either. So GG's to my opponent. Well played, and unfortunately a misplay cost me the dub. All right, we lost the coin toss. I went second in the 2 games I played before, so maybe we are going to go first this time and see the deck from this perspective and see how it works that way. But it's on our opponent to make that decision, and I go first. So yeah, we will see how this deck works when we go first. All right, let's see. We have a basic Pokemon. We have Arven, which we can play. I don't know who I'm playing against. If they can do, there's a Petrarant. A lot of dark decks play a Petrarant, so I'll bench the Monkey Dory even though I didn't want to. And then I put this on here. And then I end my turn. Yeah, I had no Buddy Buddy Poffin, no Nest Ball, not much. Let's see what they put out there. There's a Nest Ball. That gives us a little bit more of an indication of what we're playing against. A Lunatone. Again, not much, but I played a bunch of dark decks. None of them had a... Oh my gosh, and they get the Secret Box turn 1 without even playing as a Porter. That's pretty legit. Okay, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, a Bloodmoon Ursaluna deck. I think Tim Denklin made this very popular. Can we beat this? I don't know. I don't really even know what the Bloodmoon really does. I think it hits hard, maybe 250. But again, it's a 1-pricer, so my Liepard is important, but also tough because it gets knocked out in the follow-up turn. So we'll see. They've taken the time, they check in the deck, and I'll take a sip of water. Okay. And now I missed what they got, but they got Vessel, Balloon, and Arven, and the Artisan. Okay, Artisan helps me too. They get the Luna Toxoro. They probably don't have an energy in hand. That's why they got the Vessel. Yep. With the Vessel. Would they get rid of a Lily? I don't know if I would have gotten rid of the Lily. But now they get to draw 3 cards. Got the Vengeful Punch. Wait, they still need to do the Lunar Cycle, right? They can knock me out, and which sets us back a lot. Play only 3 copies of Carvanha, so I might have to use that Night Stretcher. The Lunar Cycle. So the Vengeful Punch, if you didn't know, if we hit into it, we take 4 damage counters. So we have Fez, we have Lily, so we have options. And I think I want to go Lily over Arven. So we Night Stretcher the Carvanha bag. We play that. And then... Oh, I did prize a Carvanha. I did. That's not good. I have Purloin, Toxel... I think I get the Carvanha. 2 Sharpedos, 1 Petron is prized, 2 Toxtricities. Do I have Hero's Cape? I do have Hero's Cape. 1, 6, 7. 1 energy is not prized, is in the discard pile. We attach this. And then I Lily before doing the Fez, because I want to keep the cards that I get with Fez. Okay. That looks pretty good. Now we fast before we play a ball card. I did not get what I wanted in. I think we're putting this on here just so we're safe. Will this survive? Will the Monkey Dory survive? Do I bench Petront? Do I get a... I need to get a Toxel out, I think. There is one more Monkey Dory in play. There's so many supporter cards. I'm debating getting... it needs to be... Maybe I get the Brute Bonnet and sacrifice that in the active. I only play 3 Ionos, 4 Arven. Maybe we do Arven. Oh wait, I don't have... I'm silly. I don't have the Brute Bonnet out, so that doesn't do me anything. I cannot get rid of... No, I need to end my turn. Petron for next turn. But I need to find Sharpedo and the Toxtricity so I can get the energy on the Carvanha. They have their own Monkey Dory. I think I hit too hard for them to actually use the Monkey Dory. They use Lunar Cycle and draw 3 cards. I have not seen a Bloodmoon yet. Why did I even think it's a Bloodmoon? Did they discard something earlier that made me think it's a Bloodmoon? Yeah, I think with... Didn't they get... Yeah, they discarded the Bloodmoon with the Secret Box. But what are they doing? They don't have much going on here. They put another Monkey Dory down. I need a second energy on the Carvanha. They play an Arven, so we're not getting hand disrupted. So now I have a problem. Do I Lily for aid, or do I Arven for an Ultra Ball and an Air Balloon? They get the Bloodmoon back, and if they bench it, I think it has an ability where you can put more, that way you can attach energy to the Bloodmoon. Okay, they just hit me for 70. What do I get? I get the Liepard. I think Arven or nope, or Ultra Ball and Balloon. I think I discard the Balloon because I need the Mega Sharpedo. But I don't get damage on it. If I poison it, it gets poisoned after the turn. And even if I transfer 30, hit for 70, that's not enough. Yeah, I should have. What am I going to do here? Patcher on this up, hit 70, but then they transfer the energy. Oh no, wait a second. Oh, I'm silly. I'm going to attach this from hand, and then I knock him out for 120. Yeah, I take damage because the Vengeful Punch 40, but that's okay. Now I'm damaged and I can do more. Okay, whew, never mind. For a second, I was a little bit confused here. And I don't have a bench space currently for my Purloin Liepard. They don't have a Bloodmoon. Or should I? Should I actually have used Iono? There's so many segues here. Yeah, they got the Bloodmoon with it. There's so many different ways to play this. I think all three supporters would have been great. Iono to get rid of the Bloodmoon. Lily's determination to maybe get a chance to get the Toxtricity out. Or what I did, Ultra Ball Balloon. With Arven. I could technically... I knock out the Petron now if they don't retreat in. I can attach the energy to the Monkey Dory, so I can heal a little bit. What are they building up? Probably the Monkey Dories, I would assume. But they need to get two different kind of energies. They put 70 on the Soul Rock, okay. They're gonna attack with the Soul Rock again. They're gonna attack with this Soul Rock, okay. Cosmic Beam for 70. They're slowly chipping away, but I'm gonna heal now because I attached the energy to the Monkey Dory. There's a Psyduck. I'm gonna do this because, and then we heal this. Put 30 on here because I don't want to leave damage on the board. And now go for the Iono. Their Bloodmoon is gone. They didn't bench it. Okay, we get a Night Stretcher, but I still have none. I still have to see another Sharpedo or a Toxtricity. I have the Pokégear for next turn, but I think we are just going to knock this one out. And 270 should knock out anything on their board. There's a Buddy Puffin. I want to make Carvanha and Toxel safe by evolving them into Toxtricity and into Mega Sharpedo, but I cannot find it. There's no Pokemon. There's an energy that I could get. I don't need any. They didn't get anything with a Artisan. That's interesting. Night Searcher for Soul Rock. They're running low on... There's one Soul Rock. How many? They play 2 Night Searchers. I don't know how many they play. Are they just going to hit me for another 70? The Soul Rock Lunatone engine is a great draw engine, but it takes up 2 bench spots. Calamitous Snowy Mountain. You don't see that stadium very often, but you play a Pokemon, a basic Pokemon that is not water, and it gets 2 damage counters. So if they play a basic Pokemon, they can then transfer that damage with Monkey Dory and heal. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. I said when you attach an energy. So now they're gonna transfer 20. They probably chip away on the Monkey Dory, I assume. Yeah. But they attach the energy there. So they need to give me something now. They're not going to give me Monkey Dory. They give me a Lunatone because they probably have another Lunatone in hand. So 1 more energy attachment and they're safe. So let's do Pokégear first to see what we get. Nothing. That's not good. Now I need to heal the Monkey Dory, so we're surviving. And I just put that on here because I don't want to give them any more damage. And I mean, that's all we can do at this point. I do have Fess on the board, which is not great. Kind of blocks. Counter Catcher is not live. That doesn't do anything. I have yet to see a Bloodmoon. I have not seen a Bloodmoon Ursaluna coming on the board. Do they have an energy? They need a Lunatone to draw. And Cosmic Beam cannot attack without the Lunatone in play. So, not sure what they're doing. I currently knock out their Petcherond. Will they give me the Solrock? Maybe. But, okay, there's an energy that they will attach to do 20 damage. What is... I need to see Bloodmoon again. And they concede. I don't know if they just had such a bad hand and couldn't do anything, but I mean, we'll take it. GG's to my opponent. That's it. That's Mega Sharpedo. It's a pretty fun deck. It's a really hard hidden Pokemon, and it really makes fun to play this deck. There's a lot of different ways to, in different situations to react, and I sometimes was a little struggling. I'm still a little sour about me not putting Monkey Dory down and healing my Mega Sharpedo and saving that loss, because if I would have healed that Mega Sharpedo, they wouldn't have been able to knock me out with the Kadabra attack, and then I would have been successful. But it doesn't matter. It's a fun deck to play. I had a blast. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Noob Plays. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate every single one of you, so keep hitting that like button, watch the video, and then yeah, I can't wait to see you in the next episode of Noob Plays. I am out.